So, how did I make $6,015 trading Amazon put options? So, I'm going to try my best to explain this, so be ready. So, at 14:29 on May 16th, so looking at Amazon on May 16th at 14:29. So 14:29, 14:29. Let's see. This candle? No. No, it's this candle. Wait, is it? Yeah, 14:29. So, on the 30-minute time chart on May 16, 14:29, so the 14:30 candle. So, basically, as soon as I saw that Amazon approached the 50-day moving average, I bought a couple of Amazon put options, and then at 15:56, so let's see, that very same day, 15:56, so not this one, but yeah, that one. So basically, as soon as I saw, okay, now that Amazon has broken above the 50-day moving average, I'm gonna basically try and wait to see if, can Amazon approach the 20-day moving average. That did happen, so I bought a couple of more put options on Amazon as soon as it approached the 20-day moving average. And then I think I looked at the trend of Amazon, and let me see, May 16th. Yeah, so basically what made me play put options on Amazon specifically is that I saw that the 9-day moving average had crossed over the 20-day moving average on May 15th. And usually when that happens, that usually indicates that that particular stock is going to enter into a bearish trend. Typically that doesn't happen all the time, obviously, just like any, technical indicator. But for me, since I day trade most of the, all day, every time, I usually, try to see the patterns of the moving averages. I try to remember the patterns that occur with moving averages. So when I saw that the 9-day moving average crossed below the 20-day moving average, I immediately knew that, okay, there's could possibly ride out for next week potentially, if that's the case, if the 9-day moving average did just cross over the below the 20-day moving average. And so when today opened at 9:30, so let's see on the 30-minute time chart, basically you can see that in the pre-market Amazon was down horrendously, so all the way from where it was at one point where it finished, what did it finish at? Does it tell you what it finished? So basically Amazon finished at a closed number at 205.59, and as soon as the market opened, I'm pretty sure it's going to tell you here, the market opened at 201.65. So once I saw my position be up tremendously, I sold out the position, and that's how I basically made that gain of $6,015 trading Amazon put options. And another thing that that I kind of want to go that I want to kind of explain is that usually I don't make these big trades that as much, so like what I'm trying to say is that I don't make that that those big gains always, like every day. I'll try to, but that's not always gonna happen. And I feel like what most I guess you could say what most traders try to do is they want to aim for big gains as soon as they start. And when that big gain doesn't occur, usually what most traders do is they get frustrated. They get frustrated, and they feel like oh, maybe the stock market is a scam, but it's really not. It's most like how do you say it? That's how the market works. Usually not all the times that, you know, the market is going to work in your favor. So that's why you got to have a set strategy set in mind. And you also have to have your risk tolerance level at what you're able to manage your loss at. So for me personally, when I try to, when I'm in a trade and let's say I'm not comfortable in a trade, I'll try to take the 10% loss maximum. I'll try to take a 10% loss, move on to the next trade, and try to aim for a 20% target profit instead now. And usually what I'll try to do is that I'll try to, instead of doing short-term options, I'll try to do long-term options. So options that expire in either in a month, 2 months. And usually I'll try to stay away for a while, right, from trading weekly options or same month options. So but basically, most of the trades, what I try to do is I try to use the 30-minute time chart. So I try to use the 30-minute time chart, and then I typically like to use also before I get into a entry point on the 30-minute time chart, I like to try to use the 4-hour time chart to see what is that particular stock, what trend are they in currently. Are they in a downtrend? Are they in an uptrend? Like I explained to you guys, so before I got into Amazon put options, right, so I looked on the 30-minute time chart on May 16th, and I was like, yeah, I can play put options on Amazon once it approaches the 50-day moving average on the 1430 candle, but let me see what the trend is currently. So I saw the trend, and basically since May 15th happened, you can see that basically Amazon entered into a downtrend because the 9-day moving average crossed below the 20-day moving average. And so typically when that pattern shows up, it indicates that stock is currently in a bearish trend. So I was like, okay, I'll play Amazon put options. I'll play a little bit of put options here, and if Amazon does decide to go down a little, if Amazon decides to go up a little further, I'll try to buy when it approaches the when it approaches the 20-day moving average. And basically that's how that trade went. Was it easy? By all means, not really, because like any other thing like that exists, like trading doesn't always have to go your way. It can always go totally opposite. It doesn't have to go according to your game plan. So at any point your game plan could go bad at any moment. But if you have like a certain game plan set in mind where you're ready to take a hit if you're not feeling confident, then you should be good. Or if you know how to manage your risk tolerance level, like me, my personal risk tolerance level is when the position is down 10%. Okay, and I'm not feeling confident, I'll take the 10% hit, move on to the next trade, and basically try to aim for a 20% profit target instead now. So that's pretty much it. This is not financial advice, and if you guys want to learn how to trade my way, I have an ebook where you can purchase it at worldly41.gumroad.com. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care. Bye.